All right, well, taking a look at the screen here, scattered showers working their way through Florida as we keep tabs on potential tropical development moving into and across the Sunshine State. That's going to happen later this week. Well, what about the timing? This is the 4th of July week. People are already traveling, and by the end of the week, things get even more interesting. The area to watch is right across the southeast, over into even portions of Mexico. We could see a stalled frontal boundary causing some problems. Not just yet, but as we go to the end of the week, and we're going to see some downpours, especially across the state of Florida, and that's going to be an area to watch for us. Here's the chance for development, 20% in the next 7 days, right from the National Hurricane Center. We've got a lot working in its favor later on. Right now, there is still some dust in and around the air, especially over the Gulf of America and just off the coast of the southeast. We also have some strong winds right off the southeast as well. So a lot is working against it for now, but later on, things do change. Notice big area of high pressure in place. Well, we're going to get a dip that's going to kind of split that in place, and then we'll see that front move through. It stalls. These are these homegrown systems that we see this time of year, very common, and it's tough because you don't have a lot of time to prepare. Nonetheless, the impacts will be the heavy rain. Chance for development for a tropical depression as we go through this week. Notice just off the coast there, pretty average chance, especially come Thursday and into Friday. There's the area to watch. There's a lot of warm water down in the surface there in the Gulf of America and right off the southeast coast. That will work in its favor come Thursday and into Friday. The water temperatures here are well above average. Notice the yellow line there for 2025. The red line is average. And of course, the past 2 years you've been with us, you know that it has been active for the past 2 years as far as water temperatures have been concerned. Now, the possible development that we're watching there, about a 20% chance from now from the National Hurricane Center. Here's what we're talking about. There's that dip in the jet. And notice that strong area of high pressure to the south, won over portions of the Atlantic. The area to watch is right in an area where we kind of split up the winds. They kind of move over to the east. The warm water is in place. We start to lose some of the dust. No matter what, that stalled frontal boundary is going to give us a ton in the way of moisture. We'll begin with Thursday. Thursday morning, you can see some of the rain picking up, and we start to see things stall right over northern Florida, sag down to the south, and not move very much for rounds and rounds of rain. Come Friday morning, same story for us. So when we look at the rain to come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday, look at the bulk of it right over Florida, a good chunk of the state of Florida at that. Isolated spots, easily 5 inches of rain, potentially more. This is tropical moisture that would really just rain out over the same locations. And at this point, the flash flood threat risk is 2 out of 4, especially along the Gulf Coast side. However, this is still early in the game. We could see some possible upgrades as we go into later. Stay with us, Fox Weather, your Hurricane HQ.